So it turns out one of the earliest rumors about a major upgrade of the Galaxy Z Fold 5 may not actually be true. Guys, we're talking about the camera on this device. You probably are aware that with the Galaxy Z Fold 4, we got a pretty substantial upgrade in the camera department already, and that's a big reason why I was always a little skeptical about this particular rumor. You see, it was being said that after going from a 12 megapixel primary to the 50 megapixel primary in the Z Fold 4, that we would then be dropping that 50 megapixel sensor to go with the same 108 megapixel sensor that was in the Galaxy S22 Ultra, putting that into the Z Fold device. But a new report from, I guess it's a report, it's mostly just a tweet, from Ice Universe says that is not going to be happening because it is impossible to use the HP2. Now, the most obvious reason why that would be the case is because the HP3, the 50 megapixel sensor already in the Z Fold 4, is just a much smaller sensor than the HP2 that we're talking about here. It may just be too physically large to fit inside the Z Fold 5 without a major reshuffling of those internals. It's also important to note that usually when that rumor of the 108 megapixel HP2 coming to the Z Fold 5, when that rumor was mentioned, typically it was mentioned alongside a rumor of a 64 megapixel upgraded 3x telephoto zoom lens. Now, I don't think this is happening either. We don't have any sort of clarification about whether or not this is true or not, but I also just don't think it's true. I don't think that we're going to be getting an upgrade 2 years in a row. We just got a new telephoto sensor, a new telephoto camera for the Z Fold 4. I don't think we're going to replace it on the 5 1 year later. Now, if this is the case, which I think more than likely it is, like I said, I was skeptical of this from the beginning. For them to have two major camera upgrades in 2 consecutive years always did seem a bit strange to me. That does make the Z Fold 5 a little bit less exciting, right? Because we already know from prior rumors that the screen sizes are going to be staying pretty much the same. So at that point, pretty much what we have with the Z Fold 5 is a Z Fold 4 with a pretty big upgrade to the system on a chip, right? We're going to be going to the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, which we've just seen blow people's minds in the Galaxy S23 line, in particular the S23 Ultra, where it gave some really considerable improvements to the efficiency and the battery life of that device. But also we're rumored to be getting that redesigned hinge, which will allow the device to fold flat as well as lessen the appearance of that crease. Now, some people will say that means this device just isn't very exciting. It isn't worth upgrading. And I would say that if you're an owner of a Z Fold 4, it probably isn't worth upgrading. But as a new entry point, this thing's battery life is going to be improved. Folding flat makes it much thinner in the pocket, a less visible crease, but maintaining water resistance is also a really big deal as well. I do think it's still going to be a heck of a device. Probably a device that's going to be being overlooked much the same way that the S23 Ultra was being overlooked until some people got it in their hands and realized how big of an improvement it actually was. I do also want to point out that camera specs aren't the end-all be-all. Megapixel count isn't the end-all be-all. I did a video where I compared the camera on the Z Fold 4 to the S23 Ultra, and in normal shots with the primary lenses, the primary sensors, they are much closer than people would necessarily have you believe. I don't think for a second, with another year of optimization on this same sensor, take it from what Google did with the Pixels for years, those same sensors can get better year over year, and that will happen with the Z Fold 5. I don't actually think we needed the 108. This is probably fine. Of course, we are still going to have to wait all the way until fall before this thing is fully unveiled. But if you want to keep up to date with all of the rumors as they do break, you're going to want to hit that subscribe button before you go. I will see you on the next one. And until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.